Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing really well. This is Mark Guillermo of 413 Media Group here again for another 413 review, and this time we're gonna show you what happens when you do stick fighting with absolutely no armor on. Let's go. Now before we get started, I hope you can help us out by clicking the like button below and subscribing if you haven't already. So the following video that we found, we have two fighters that go at it with single Eskrima sticks, but they go at it with absolutely no body armor and no helmet either. And they only are wearing gloves, but they're not even hockey or lacrosse gloves, they're just light thin gloves, and I'm hoping they're wearing groin protectors. We're gonna show you what is the difference between armored fighting and non-armored fighting, and what happens between the ranges, and what happens instinctively range-wise. Let's go.
So the tall guy with the hat is Eric Naus, and the guy with the long hair is Michael Johnson. As you can see, they have absolutely no armor on except for some very thin gloves and hopefully some groin protectors. Eric is the first one to initiate with a low backhand strike, but in the slow-mo here you'll see that Michael read that and countered with a strike to the forearm before Eric landed the strike to the thigh. I think it was good that on the way up, Eric goes for a forehand strike to the head just to try to catch him off guard, but Michael saw that, dodged it, and threw 2x strikes just to make Eric back off. And right here they disengage, and we won't see a lot of action for a while because they keep out of striking distance. And they do that not just because they're not wearing any armor, but also because they are wary of each other's skills. So we're gonna speed it up a little bit. And they dance around each other, throw some strikes here and there that only hit stick to stick, until now. Eric goes for another low strike to the thigh, but this time forehand, and much more telegraphed, so Michael reads that a mile away and counters to a strike to his arm, and then when Eric's strike goes through, it actually doesn't hit his thigh, and Michael counters to the back of the head of Eric. This is why you wear a helmet, guys. It's very dangerous. Eric goes up and tries to hit him on the head again, but misses just like last time. So during that engagement, you can pretty much safely say that Eric completely lost that engagement. And right here they exhibit some more dance moves just like before. There are basically no hits here. But realizing that they need to entertain the audience, Eric recklessly jumps in to try to grapple. And surprisingly, Michael drops his stick and starts punching Eric. He could have used the puño of his stick to deliver a lot of damage to his ribs or to his head, but I think they were actually both going easy on each other. Now the interesting thing is when they both get up and you do basically a face reveal. Yep, Eric is badly damaged and Michael's face is still unscathed. But I don't know, who do you think won? Let me know in the comments.
So in conclusion, I think that instinctively, humans just tend to pick the farther distance, the longer range when fighting, especially with weapons, because you know you can get hurt. So you're gonna stay as far away as possible. So then, as we saw here, does it mean that the longer range, because humans instinctively pick it, is that the least dangerous zone, the least dangerous range? Most of the time, yes. You might think that long range is the safest, medium range is a little more dangerous, and close range is the most dangerous because you're the closest, right? But actually, I think that long range is really safe, and close range or corto range is also really safe. And the medial range or the medium range is the most dangerous. Why is that? Well, in the corto or close range, you're so close that your maneuverability is hindered, and you don't have enough space to make your weapon or your stick accelerate fast enough to deliver damage. So even if you can whip it really fast and you can hit the guy, you're just kind of tickling him. Now, of course, it'll hurt a lot, but you can't deliver as much permanent damage. It's more about the placement. in long range, you have maximum range, you can have maximum extension, and therefore you can really make the tip of the stick accelerate so that you can deliver a lot of damage. You can deliver fatal strikes. But because of that distance, it gives your opponent more time to read what you're going to be doing. It makes it harder for you to accurately hit your target, your opponent. That makes it a little bit safer for both of you guys. The medial range or the medium range, however, you are in just the right distance that you could hit each other at pretty much any part of the body with just the right amount of space to deliver a fatal move. And also, it's not too far that you can hit them really fast and they can't read the strike. That's why the medium range is the most dangerous. Of course, that all depends on the skill level and the techniques you're using. There's a lot of circumstances and factors that come into play as to which range is more dangerous. Well, anyways, I don't want to keep on blabbering on about range, because range and distance in martial arts is an incredibly deep topic, and I don't even think I'm super qualified to talk about it that much. These are just my opinions. But jump in. I want you to tell me what your thoughts are on distance in martial arts, especially in Filipino martial arts. And my question is, what do you think of fighting with no armor? Would you fight without armor on? I personally wouldn't, because I kind of want to keep my eyes, but maybe you guys like more of an adrenaline rush. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to read your comments. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching this video all the way through. Please help us out by sharing this video and clicking that notification bell below so that you get notified of our weekly uploads. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoop! Psh.